Nice. Why is there a phone at the bottom of this? That's strange. 407. That wasn't one of the dead guy's phone numbers. A strange one. Anything about the SIM cards anywhere in here? No. Okay, I don't really know how this all connects. Okay, let's make a report for what we just got first. I keep it a state master report for now. Just because we still have the possibility of Scotty Bard being implicated. Alright. Date is 2025. Yeah, Spotify's still fucked. It's just gone off again. On the 16th of April, Dark was pinged to the office. On arrival, Dark found the back door unlocked. Footprints leading to and from office. Inside, Dark found a book from let me get these photos in here. Cool book, man. Let's call it Oracle book. Oops. Number 3. Number 4. Nope. Number 4. 5. For 6. Right. Then we'll There's nothing too crazy in here. Honestly, the fucking eyeball with the wings looks like a biblically accurate angel. Kind of spooky. Cool though. Right. Heck you, Spotify, man. Okay, we need to link some reports. Link this report. I will say, while reading at the office. The radio overheard a news report on the radio about an incident which had occurred at Fort Zancudo that past Monday. Doc is unsure whether this was a coincidence or if this was further communication dude, that radio thing is exactly what I had thought about doing if I ever got a panel, dude. Like, actually, like, playing audio clips and shit like that is fucking 10 out of 10, dude. That stuff was sick. It's so immersive, dude. To, like, actually have things happen. Okay, hold on. Really quick. I need to, like, bind the keyboard. F9. Cop 2 or cop. Does that work? Oh, it's got to be E-cop. Okay, it's cop. That's fine. I think it's got to be cop 2. How do I unbind it? Unbind keyboard F9. That shouldn't work now. Bind keyboard F9 pop 2. Bind keyboard F9 E notepad. Okay, we're good. I don't know whether I'm still gonna have a notepad when I do that, but fine. A little bit. That's fine. I think it's gonna stop me from. Ray messaged me obviously when we're at that the impeachment hearing, and he was like, "To stop coughing, you can do this instead of coughing all the time." Okay, so transcription, a book, PBD. What we need to put is this report that happened on Monday, and then that report. Okay. So, as for the incident on Monday, report hashtag 2259 by Marshall Kane refers to reports about a shooting attack or Kelly at Fort Zancudo. No suspects were identified. However, one of the DNA strands found on scene links to report. Now, what was the other report? It was actually an incident. In which 5 $1 million worth of supercars were hijacked, and 3 guards died in the process. Okay, so that was incident report 14289. Okay, how the fuck do these connect, man? How the flippity fuck do these connect? Yeah. Alright. Let's go back through this. We got casings. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Hey, what's going on, Richard? Get the fuck out of my way!
What do you want there?
Hey, what's going on, Richard? How you doing?
What do you want there?
I just want to talk to my future colleague and friend and coworker. I mean, I always want to touch base with you, not touch you.
No, no.
I'm pulling in now. I'm pulling into the parking lot.
You're not pulling into the parking lot there.
Just did. I'm pulling into my space, the handicapped one.
Oh, okay. I'm not there, so
No, you're here.
I'm not.
Yeah,
there.
you are.
I'm not. I'm at Senior Buns right now.
All right, what are you doing at Hey, all right, I could eat something.
Okay, I'll
hold on. I hear footsteps back here. Hey, so when am I getting the job? How long I gotta wait here? I aced my interview, by the way. I didn't get to talk to you. That's the whole reason why I'm here. Tell you how good everything went.
Really? That's crazy. So it went well.
Hey, you know me. You know how good I am at interviewing and talking. You know, I'm kind of like the Antichrist when it comes to manipulation, trying to get the things I want.
You're a yapper. I'll give that to you, man.
Yeah, I kind of developed my own strategy. So, my dad taught me that in sales, you want to say as little as possible. But I've learned that if I almost filibuster the conversation, that I win by default.
That's not good. Do you want to win because you're right for the job?
Well, of course I'm right for the job. I mean, who do you want in here? Barrick? Owens? Cassidy? Ugh. Who the hell wants any of them? What are they going to do? They've never done anything in their lives. They're fucking basically mannequins. They're sentient mannequins. You really want a sentient mannequin in here? That'd be fucking scary.
Rude, that's really rude, man. It's unnecessary.
Imagine listen, if you walk into the Tom, you ever heard of Ed Hardy? You ever heard of Ed Hardy, Dark? You're a gay guy. You should know all about Ed Hardy.
I like Tom Hardy.
No, not Tom Hardy. Ed Hardy. Ed Hardy.
Is that the guy that it's the truck company? Then they do the trucks and stuff?
Dark. Ed Hardy is a clothing brand. And they're known for having $15,000 mannequins in every store. Like each mannequin in itself is like is more expensive than like a sex doll. But sex dolls have really come down in price.
How do you know?
I was just curious. I wasn't going to buy one. I was just curious.
Okay, well, so your interview went well.
Yeah. I want to touch base with you because I want to see if we can, what wavelength me and you are on, because I kind of need you.
Maybe if you get hired, then the conversation can happen, but I'm not.
Hold on. I'm going to get hired. I'm going to win. You really think Barrick could be picked over me? Whenever that guy talks, I want to fall asleep.
Barrick is
fantastic. He's like a fucking, if he was a Pokemon, he'd be the goddamn Snorlax. No, he'd be a Drowsy.
I don't know much
about
Drowsy's
Pokemon. Always fucking hypnotizing people, putting them to sleep. And then Bones, where the fuck has he even been? Cassidy, what an idiot.
I don't know whether Bones is interviewing, is he?
I don't know. Look. Listen, I need your help. All right?
I got bigger things going on right now.
I'll be waiting outside of my office.
You're gonna be waiting a long time, Perry. I'll be honest.
What do you mean I'll be waiting a long time? You're at Senior Buns.
Yeah, but I'm not coming back to the office yet.
What? Why not? You can't get 5 minutes, Dark. We haven't touched base.
No, it's never 5 minutes. It's never 5 minutes.
Dark. 10 minutes tops. Dark.
Take it on the phone.
Touch base every couple weeks. This is our thing. No, we do our things in person. Our meetings are always in person.
I just had something, I'm not even lying, something really important just come across my desk. I can't take time away from it right now.
God damn it, Dark. This is our thing.
No, it's not. It's not our thing.
This is our thing. I meet you every couple weeks just to fucking, talk to you about shit.
The yap. That's all you do. You yap. I'm investigating. Listen, if you're gonna be the director, you want me to do my job, right?
Well, yeah, I want you to do your job, but I also want you to play my games.
That's fucked up, man.
What?
That's
What? I want you to
up,
do your job, but I also want you to play my games. I'm like a super villain, man.
I don't want to
there's always
as my boss, okay?
Well, in this town, you're a villain too, Dark.
Okay,
Let's be honest. We're
fuck
both
you, man.
villains.
Fuck you.
Yeah, okay. Can I get like 30 combos if you have?
Sandy, I'm missing one hot chatter.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'll
No, you're good.
hand that to you. So you said 30?
Yeah, possible.
All right, I sucked you in like a black hole. You're being spaghetti-fied, huh?
What is it? What do you want there?
All right, look. I need you. Look, Dark, me and you are going to do amazing things together. You know that me and you, we work together. We work. Me and your husband, we worked. Me and you, we work. All right? And I need you to fucking start whispering into the ear of the justices that you want me to be the director.
No,
right?
fuck those
Listen to
man.
me. Listen to me. Look at it this way. Dark, you know I'm a lot of things. Yes, I am also a liar, but you know how loyal I was to my people, and you know how loyal I was to your husband. Hey, all right. I'll give you the same loyalty, baby. I'll be like the other man in the relationship. These other people, you know what they're going to do?
No.
They're going to come in here. But you got to listen to me. Listen real quick. They are going to come in here. If they get the job, if anyone else gets the job, they're going to play nice with you in the beginning, and then they're going to phase you the fuck out. Okay, you got to understand this. They all have agendas that are far worse than mine. Okay? I need your support, Dark. This is for the protection of not only yourself, but for the integrity of what we're going to build this place to be, an ironclad fist. All right?
You're crazy.
Look,
you know that you're crazy.
Dark, you know I'm right. Dark,
No,
you know that they will.
If I'm gonna vote for integrity, I ain't gonna vote for you.
What do you mean you're not going to vote for integrity? Listen, do I go off the rails every once in a while? Of course I do. Of course I do. I admit this. I go off the rails. All right? I'm the type of guy that sometimes I'm like an alcohol. I am an alcoholic. So I go out, I go through.
You want me to vote for an alcoholic?
It's a disease, Dark. Dark, it's a disease. Don't be that guy. Would you fucking not want me to get the job if I had fucking inoperable brain cancer? If I had a fucking brain tumor?
Well, I mean, you might not be in that job position that long, so yeah, maybe.
Okay, listen, Dark.
We need stability, man.
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I care about you. I always have. All right? I've only hurt you one time, and it was by accident, and you know how upset that made me when you were in a coma when you couldn't remember your family for fucking 8 months. I'm not laughing. That's my defense mechanism, Dark. I felt terrible about the time that I attacked you when I was in prison, but that was a Jaguar. Okay, that was the Jaguar. All right?
Okay.
Look, Dark, you got to listen to me. All right, the future of everything rests in the palm of your hand. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
These other people are going to come in here. They're going to play coy with you in the beginning, and they're all going to discard you and phase you out. I want to uplift you higher than ever before. I don't want you to be someone who works under me. I want you to be my partner.
Okay.
Right?
I get it. But the thing is, you're asking me to whisper to these justices. But these
Yes, I
justices
am.
are a bunch of dickheads and a bunch of idiots, man. So, no, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, that means Dark, that means you have to do it more, because you know.
No,
one
listen.
you can't
You know how
can
they're gonna choose a
manipulate a
director?
dickhead. You can
They're gonna roll a dice. They're gonna roll a dice.
No,
and
they're not gonna roll a dice.
Are, man.
You know, listen. Let me tell you something. There's no way in hell anybody's interview was as good as mine. No way in fucking hell was anyone's interview as good as mine. You know how good I am at that shit. Remember all the speeches I gave on the fly?
Yeah, I know.
You would have thought I was Barack Obama.
Nobody thinks
I'm Barack Obama in this town.
Nobody thinks that, Brad.
They call me Obama when I walk up
that
and down
guy's
the
got
street,
integrity. I don't think we can say the same about you.
Oh, yeah, he had integrity when he was drone striking all those civilians, Dark. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Wake up, man.
It's all be downhill
All right?
since him, okay? We can from someone outside the country, we can all agree.
Dark, we can all agree. Listen, Dark. We need each other, and I need you to support me. I even need you to get Barrett on board to support me.
He's
Barrett,
not gonna be
the
on
son of a
board.
bitch, is walking around with eyeshadow on and a fucking a fucking tattoo on his fucking right temple. All right,
Yeah,
guys,
listen.
talk about how he works 20-hour work weeks. That guy, all right, I'm going to give that guy mandatory paid time off every once in a while.
Please, that'd be great. But listen, Brad,
I will-
these justices, we impeached the justices and it turned into a meeting about the mayor's office, man. It's not going great over here.
Listen, that's why you need me, because you know, Dark, what am I? I am a relentless rolling dervish of mayhem and carnage.
You're dope, man.
Okay, you need me. All right, and then guess what? I need you. There's no one else I want to work with more than you. I say this to you as a straight man, saying it to a gay man. I love you in a non-homosexual way.
Whoa!
You gay
I'm calling my
bastard, you.
husband. I'm
Okay,
calling my
so go
husband,
get me
man.
some fucking support.
I'll see what I can do, Brad, okay?
All right, listen, Dark, you got to listen. I'm telling you, if you support me, I win. If you tell them, if you literally say straight up that Barrick, Bones, whoever else interviewed, doesn't have the level of like knowledge and stuff, and they're inept in the ability to do the job that I'm able to do, and you fucking endorse me to these justices, I'll be in there next week, and then me and you will be bringing forth the golden age. The golden age is upon us. I am Griffith, and this is my band of the Hawk, and you're my guts. Okay, you're my guts. Okay, you familiar with Berserk? Are you familiar?
I don't know what you're on about.
Okay, perfect. All right. Anyway, listen. The God. Listen, I will join the God Hand eventually. We all know that, but it'll be the golden age of us getting to that point.
I don't know what you're on about. It sounds like some anime crap. I'm not interested. But listen, if I see a justice, okay, which is probably like a 2% chance.
Shit talk the competition. Talk me up.
Right, I'll do that.
Wake up specifically to do it. Your future and
you,
my
man.
future are both riding
Hell
on this.
no.
All right, I'll give you $500,000.
Are you
fucking-
trying to bribe me?
No, I'm not trying to bribe you.
Pratt's
I
trying to
want to give
bribe
you a
me right
bonus
now, Taylor.
ahead of time.
Who, Kyle
No,
Pratt?
because
Yeah,
let me
Kyle
tell you
Pratt.
something.
That sounded
No,
about
I'm
right.
not trying to bribe you.
Yeah,
I
I've got
want
witness
myself.
that.
something that I
put it
want
on-
to give you ahead of time.
Haley says
Every
hello.
marshal that I keep gets a $500,000 bonus.
Ooh, thank you.
Sign-on bonus. Actually, I'm gonna be giving. I'm gonna be running this shit like a
200, so-
baseball team. You're gonna love it.
I appreciate
All
it.
right,
Thank
look.
Who's that walking
Dark.
out?
I'm gonna go because I promised you no yap, and I'm a man of my word. And I've
Honey,
exceeded 5
Kyle
minutes.
Pratt said he loves me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do love you.
Yeah,
Kyle Pratt
he
does
said
love
in a
you.
gay way. In a gay way, he said.
No, I said specifically not
no,
in
no,
a
no.
gay
You should
way.
call him. Come back.
Kyle Pratt's moved on your man there.
You know that he always used to tell me, I'm not gay, but if I was. And I'm pretty sure he would do that just to piss you off.
He's moved on to me now. I think he wants me now.
Remember the first time that got arrested by Petty Rhodes? He thought I was hitting on him, and then he told Tommy Cruiser I was hitting on him.
You
I do remember
what?
this, actually. I do remember.
Yeah.
Holy throwback. And this was a while ago.
It's like 8 years
Way
ago.
too many years, yeah.
He's dead now, so it doesn't
Yeah.
count.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Okay, well, you two have fun.
Yep,
Thank
you
you,
as
Bailey. I
well. Stay
appreciate it.
safe. Honey, I'm hangry.
She just gave me some food. Here, have a
Oh,
churro.
You need food? Because I think she's. Oh, she gave. Okay, he gave you.
There you go.
Speaking of cute,
You
these
need a
are big
drink?
churros. No, I'm good. I'm good with the. I'm still gonna pick up some stuff over at the taco shop.
Okay, all right.
Love you.
Love you
Oh,
too.
is Ventura around? He is not. But when he is, wait, did I
You
give you
know-
the key yet?
You know, Cassidy said that was the goon cave. That's what he called it.
Why'd you speak to Cassidy?
Cause I was asking why the fuck he'd show my husband a shitty burial house. But he said it was all Ventura's doing.
Then why did Ventura have me transfer Cassidy the money?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Now, his wife Cassie was there, but
that makes things
I
10
made-
times better. The head of the Saints was there selling the house in gang tough. That makes it 10
honey, I think you're
times
blowing this
better.
out of proportion.
What about if there's a bomb? What about if there's a bomb in there?
Honey, it would be so easy to take us out. All they got to do is put a bomb at the marshal's office, or at the BCSO, or MRPD.
Yeah, but that's just one of us, not both of us.
oh, you said Colt maybe.
Anyway, I got cool Peter's back.
All right. I love you.
Love you too.
Oh, hey, Dark, what are you doing?
Hey, you called me earlier. Everything all right?
Yeah, I just wanted to show you the car that Michael Simone got me.
I thought you said he shot you.
No, he did me, but he also got me a car.
Where is it?
Little Soul?
Okay, I'll be there in 2 seconds.
Okay. Call me when you're there. I'm in the middle of... Actually, are you going to be free in a little bit? I'm in the middle of... I'm paralleling in a chase, but I'm not
I'll
paralleling
be
Bill.
free in a little bit, yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a call.
All right, bye-bye. Oh my goodness. Oh, Opal's around. Perfect.
Yellow.
Hey, Opal, how you doing?
Oh, you know, was just talking about the marshals. How can I help?
Everything okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't sound too
I was
confident.
I was just looking at people that have been charged with possession of class 3s, and they were in possession of sniper rifles that were marshal issued yet had their serial scratched off.
Yeah, that's
Are
a
you guys
funny one.
scratching of cereals? Are you guys scratching of cereals? Is that what's going on here? Because I'm
I
on
don't
to you,
think
Dark.
so.
I'm on to you.
I don't think so. I think they're just the same make and model, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The reason I'm calling is because of the incident that I saw happened on, I think it was the 11th, down on Sonora Way or Sonora Road or something. And there was 3 DOAs. I was wondering if you had any info on that.
I do. We actually just caught someone yesterday with a gun that comes back to it.
Hi.
Right, Arnold, right? Arnie?
Yeah.
Did you get anything from the subpoenas? Anything interested in there?
Oh, I haven't filed the subpoena. I wrote a search warrant for his phone, and then when 42, I just got back on duty.
No, I'm on about you had signed search warrants for subpoenas for
Oh
the
yeah,
the
completely
dead guys.
empty. Yeah, they were completely empty. No phone calls, no text messages, nothing in either of their phones. I'm gonna subpoena their bank accounts. I have so much shit going on, so I haven't gotten to it. But yeah, I'm gonna subpoena their bank accounts today because apparently they were supposed to get paid $50,000 for protecting, like, that shipment.
Yeah.
And so I want to know who paid them and talk to them.
What? Do we have any kind of lead on those cars that were stolen, right?
Yeah, no, nothing. We spoke to Arnie yesterday. We interrogated him. He said he acquired the gun 2 days prior to him being found with it, and he got it off of Jay Hobbs. Like, he robbed Jay Hobbs for it. Which is curious because Jay Hobbs' blood is on scene. However, his blood is south of the power plant where a gunfight was. and the casings from his gun were north of the power plant, so in very like far locations. And we have placed, if you count Arnie, we've placed 5 different gangs there, but there's only like 10 or so different casings. So it seems to me like this was a collaboration by multiple gangs, possibly all working together for this
Which
rather than
gangs?
gangs fighting over it. So we have J Hobbs, which is FNF.
Yeah.
We obviously have Arnie, who has a gun. We
Yeah.
have Twinkles, who's a clown. We
Okay.
had a vehicle registered to Jordan Elmore that fled the scene and was seen
Thanks.
shooting. And we have blood for Flops Rainman.
Is that BBMC?
Ooh, I think it's no Mayhem or something like that. I think up in
Oh,
Polito.
really?
What I was
Okay.
told.
Yeah, maybe Mayhem or yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it seems like
Interesting.
these 5 people possibly collaborated together there, which would make sense because we know there was 3 people that were down that were not the protection detail for these cars, so possibly the assailants. At least 3 of them were down, and we have 3 blood samples like on scene that we can trace back to criminals that we're familiar with. So it would make sense that if they were collaborating together and Arnie knew that J Hobbs was shot down and thus we'd find his blood on scene, that he would throw him under the bus in order to not get charged with 3 times second-degree murder.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I just there's a report that happened on Monday about like some shooting down at Fort St. Crudo. And as I was running the DNA, the reason I'm asking is because one of the DNA samples, it doesn't come back to anybody in the MDT, but it does come back to that incident.
Is there a report for that at Zancudo?
Let me try and find it. Hold on, let me pull over. It is 22259. Looks like
22259.
59, yeah.
I can't see that. Is that a marshal report?
Oh yeah, it is. I don't know why it's a marshal report. I don't think. Have you got access to investigative reports?
Yep.
I'll swap it to that. Yeah, 22259. So it looks to be. The reason I'm looking into it is because it looks to be faceless related. With the coin.
Motherfucker.
Right. So then I'm like, why is this incident that's faceless related connected to your incident? So I'm like trying to figure out the connection because like the faceless and cars hasn't been a connection at all. It's always been like guns or something like that. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out that connection. So I don't know. You got any ideas?
I have actually no clue. I thought the car thing was. I mean,
I would have thought like street racing or something like that. You know, like trying to get the car parts or something like that. But yeah, I really don't know. Tricky one. Okay, I've still got to dig through the rest of the DNA that's in there. I just wanted to touch base on that one, really. If you get anything, you know, if you get any tangible records that aren't just fucking empty or anything like that, just hit me up and let me know, all right?
Yeah, I'm about to, like I said, file that subpoena for Arnie's phone for the time of that incident, see who he was in contact with, because he had to, if there was genuinely cars that were being hit, then someone had to have told them
off, yeah.
That, yeah, someone had to have told them. We're going to be placing bolos for Flops, J Hobbs, and Twinkles. Try and interrogate them as well on it, since their blood is on scene.
Look at chat. I will say that if this is faces related, J Hobbs has been connected with them in the past. So it wouldn't, like, that does like lead me to believe that maybe Arnie isn't lying about the gun. But also so have Hydra. Hydra have been connected with the faces in the past. So again, I don't know whether it's actually connected or not, but you know, there is some connection there.
Well, if it is connected, that will kind of play into my theory of rather than gangs fighting over who gets to hit the convoy, it was a collaboration, because when they were after Barrick, even though each gang worked only with their people, there was still multiple gangs that were sent after him, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So wouldn't be unheard of that they contact multiple gangs and possibly even created a crew consisting of these 5 gang members that we've identified so far.
Yeah, I might be
to
interested
go hit that.
in, like, for the people we have a PID from DNA on scene, is like trying to subpoena them to see if we can get more evidence of them being involved, and seeing if they have any connection to that. It might be, you know, we might be pushing the boat out there, but I might dig into that way. Okay, well, I appreciate you catching me up, people. But if I have any leads, I'll let you know. All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye.
Okay. Jordan wants to talk. How long do you think you'll be streaming for? Another like hour and 45, probably.
Hello.
Hello, Jordan. Everything okay?
No, it's not. But
going on?
I mean, I know you've seen the docket. The whole
what
Shane
docket?
thing. The Shane case and all that.
Yes, I've seen that. Yeah.
I can't go into it right this second because I'm running out of the apartments. But I do need to tell you something that really scared me. The one person that I kind of trusted to be a good friend, she, hang on, this guy's, dude, can I not have a phone call? I swear to God. What is wrong with people? They're either ARPing or they're listening in on stuff, and they're doing nothing productive. Where can I meet you? Or tell you, because I got to get away from these idiots.
I can be up there at the dam. It's nice and remote.
Just wherever. It's going to be quick, because I don't have a lot of time, and I'm losing my voice.
All right.
It is, let me tell you, it's 493.
493? Okay. Yeah, just meet me up at the Mirrorpot Dam if you've got a call.
Well, I got a car, but I don't have cents. So it's you're going to have to ping me.
493. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. All right, I'll be there in a second.
Not regular viewer, but this arc has got me interested in NoPixel again. Honestly, dude, me fucking too, man. Oppie's been up the last few weeks. I think that PD Master's been looking into it. Yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun. I'm definitely in the boat of like, this isn't the kind of thing that we just like solve and post on the docket. This is like a big fucking, this is big story vibes, you know? I'm not expecting like a positive outcome for the PD here. I'm in it for the, you know, it's only fun if there's an antagonist type thing, and I'm happy to do it. Yeah, this is absolutely main story vibes, yeah. Like if you're in the GTA NoPixel video game, this is the main story. The chase is the excitement? Exactly. Exactly. A lot of people in PD, I think, get hopped up on like results and shit like that, which is fine or whatever, but that's not me. I ain't interested. I'm more interested in the story, the journey rather than the destination. You know. Like honestly, even in like D&D or anything, I'm more interested in knowing everything than actually like winning. I just want to know shit, dude. It's fun. 493, 493. Wait, did Edgar's case happen already? Yeah. Actually, I think I missed that. I was just thinking. Bing. Hold on, I'm just gonna quickly write in the docket on the impeachment. Can we get a public post from the judiciary on the outcome of this case, please? You see the Oracle book? I'll just go through it on each page. Yep. It's really well done. I'm assuming it's Capt who's made it, and he's dude, his photoshopping skills for making in-game items, I'm very jealous of. I need to get back on my Photoshop shit. You're in a dress in the rain, brave, but
I was just trying to get out of the apartments and get here as quickly as possible because, you know, reasons.
I wonder if this is still open. No.
Didn't there used to be like a courthouse here or something? I'm trying to
Yeah,
remember.
there was some shit in here.
Yeah. All right. So first of all, I hope that you're doing okay. This is going to be quick and kind of a little info dump because it's been a lot. Okay. And I know it always seems like that every time I see you, but this time, just trust me. So they offered me an internship at the hospital. It's a new program for therapists because I've been doing unlicensed therapy for DOC for quite some time. And Pixie was not giving out licenses, but they offered me this new thing. Guess who my first patients were? Court mandated therapy to the ADMC. The same people that killed my best friend, Chastity Murray. And they were asked, you know, what therapists they would want to give their stuff to. And Finley picked me, which was great. You know, that was very stressful. But anyway, my point is, not that that's even connected. Not only now do I have information I can't do anything with, I can't tell anybody about it either. That was stupid on my behalf. Why did I do that? I don't know. I keep thinking I can do some good, but I can't.
Isn't there a clause in the confidentiality that if someone's life is in danger, you can tell the authorities?
I don't know. I'm about to go on an Angel of Death arc if I don't get some kind of success. Who are these two marshals, though, that I have never seen in my life doing this plea deal? When Shang stabbed Mason Dixie in the eye, cracked open his chest cavity, and poured sewer water into it.
Listen, don't go blaming the marshals for the failure of the PD.
I understand that, and I know, but I'm one of the few people why don't people read the docket anyway? It's the same shit.
Listen, that whole case is an injustice. I agree with you. But the issue arises is that the marshals have come in to sweep up the mess, right, that the LSPD caused. I don't want to go into details with you, but that whole thing was a fucking shit show.
It reminded me of Chastity's, and I'm willing to bet ADMC are going to try to sue the police again, just like they did Dominic Rhodes. Why is it so hard for anybody to get, just like death truly means nothing? Also, though, you need to look into New Epsilon, and I hate to even say this. I do. She was my closest friend. She was my closest friend, and I'm so upset about this, Richard. I'm so upset about this. And telling you this, I know this is probably my death sentence, but I trust you. You know I do. Eliza's my closest friend, so she, you know, I was talking to her about how I thought I was going to quit the therapy thing because I just felt so powerless. She lets me talk a little bit, which I don't disclose anything from therapy. She sends me a note that says, put your phone in the glove box, which I do. We both get out of the car and we walk, and she said something about a man that they can't put a face to bought the building. And I said, are you wording this particularly carefully, Eliza? Because I know what that means. And she said, yeah, and that she was being watched and followed. She let me talk before she told me that. If she were truly a friend, she would have told me before I said a damn thing. Broke my heart.
So you think that
she's involved with the faceless? I hate telling you this.
Oh, they're chasing him, all right. That's a pretty big accusation. I'm not saying it's an accusation either, but
no, it's fine. I mean,
why the fuck would New Epsilon have anything to do with the faceless?
I don't know. But that building, apparently that building was purchased for them from an unknown person, a person that doesn't have a face, basically. Now, why? What? What do they have that the fight? Like, what is
What
the
building
connection
you on
there? I
about?
don't know. It's the new Epsilon building. It's the one that's let me see if I can, like, I know where anything is. It's you know, they're all Kiflamin over there.
I know the one
There's
you're
a
there.
trailer
On
inside of the
Spanish.
building.
You know what? You didn't know where the dam was, so I'm not going to ask you about the location of the place.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You said there's
There
a
is
trailer
a-
inside.
Yes, there's a trailer, and I didn't ask about it because I mean that I don't want them to think that, you know, I'm paying attention. Oh my God, Richard, it's frustrating. Some building blew up in Polito. I mean, what the hell's going on? I don't know.
What building
I'm
blew
just-
up? I live in Polio. I didn't hear about that.
I know it was, yeah. There was some condemned property. Margot showed me. She was like, "Hey, George, look at this," and it was like some building blew up. It exploded.
Just a
I don't-
random
I-
condemned building?
No, it was I thought it was one of the old grow houses. So it would be the house that was across from Max and Siobhan's old house that Princess bought. I don't know who has it now.
Now, hold on. I think I know the one you mean.
It was a grow house, right? You know, it was like, I think it was Hades' grow house, maybe. I can't remember.
Okay.
And I'm not blaming the marshals, okay? But this is just deja vu, and you know it is. You can't blame me for feeling this way.
I 100% agree with you. Like, there was issues, you know, surrounding, like, the PD, like, charged them before they knew that Mason, you know, Mason's status and stuff like that. It's a
Yeah,
whole fucking
yeah.
mess. And like I said, I can't go into details.
And they didn't
with you.
show up. They let him right there for like 2 hours. No, the thing is, I read the docket before it switched over. Like, I mean, because apparently, you know, nobody does. Did you see, though, the legislation that was passed about the death penalty, too? Thing?
Or the mayor's going to, you know, give clemency
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, which is for Edgar. Princess literally told me that it was for Edgar. She wants me to be the treasurer for the county. What the hell am I going to do,
Slow
Richard?
down, slow. First of all, I think you'd be a great treasurer. Second of all,
I would not.
you've got your head screwed on, which is more than most. You said Princess
Barely.
did that legislation to get Edgar out of the death penalty?
Nino did. And she agreed with it, which is crazy because Nino said that he didn't trust me because of, you know, me knowing about the explosion at the courthouse like months ago. I don't know what the ploy is here, and he also said he wasn't going to run again, but he is. There's weird stuff going on.
Why would Nino go out of his way to save Edgar?
I would love to know that as well, unless they're now connected. And the funny thing is that Edgar acted like he didn't even know about it because he hasn't looked at the docket. I was like, you don't look at the legislation stuff that's passed and this and that. He's like, Chica, I don't even know when my court date is. Whatever. He's not even supposed to be alive. He finally admitted that he is missing all this time. He was lying and saying that he was in Gorma while he was dead for 2 months. I'm just so over this. I'm frustrated.
So
What do I do?
You saying he remembers that time that
He says that
gone?
he was gone. Now he's saying he was gone for 3 years instead of being in Gorma for 2 months. I think he's been lying to me this whole time. Everybody gaslights me, and I don't know why. I think they think they're protecting me, but they're not. They're just making me more frustrated and more likely to crash out. I crashed out on Edgar the other day.
You've been speaking to him?
I was his therapist. He was on house arrest. They had me coming over there. He asked for extra large condoms and a bed and steaks and stuff over there. He's living the high life, apparently. He thinks he's just Mr. Man on top of the world. I'm over this. Like, oh my God. And I can't say anything now to anybody because of this therapy stuff.
Listen,
It's stressful.
I urge you to look into your confidentiality clauses. Because if there's like, as far as I'm aware, at least when it comes to lawyers, if a lawyer, learn something that's, you know, someone's going to get hurt or something like that, then they can inform the police. But if it's not something along those lines, if it's something that's already happened and, you know, there's not like someone in danger anymore or in the future, then I think, yeah, you got to screw that.
Also, the doctors at the hospital have a cure for the black lane plague thing. They're working. I'm gonna die, Richard. I can't do that. I can't. I'm gonna tell you anyway. A cure was given to an officer that delivered it to the doctors. Oh my God. And there's like a 10 to 15% chance they'll be able to get a cure out of it. The choice was either the one officer that had it cures himself, or he gives it to the doctors for them to work on. And he chose to give it to the doctors so that everyone would have a cure. But the thing is that Pestilence gave this to Oshira. And I don't believe that it's actually, I mean, who's to say that it's even a cure? I don't know. It's just, and
You gotta chill out.
why? I'm trying, but it's like, I'm telling you, my closest friend here, Eliza, like, seriously, that was just the nail in the coffin for me.
Right, but what? Do you
If she's
know
working
if,
for-
like, do you know for sure that she's working with him?
She has honestly, her whole thing with me has changed. She doesn't respond to text. She was like, so yeah, you need to know about, texting and calling. That explains why she wasn't responding to me and all that. Because yeah, she is not acting the same. And I was like, well, did I do something for her to ice me out or whatever?
Well, do you think she has? Or you have?
The way that she worded that and everything, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the connection, I don't want to know what the connection is. It's disheartening. I hope that you can do something with any of this stuff, because it's just, I feel like I know my time is so limited because it's just frustrating. Plus, I was antagonizing the mime emperor guy. His name was like Silencio Veritas, and I was like, well, you're not very silent, dude, popping off on Twitter all damn day.
You gotta be careful with those guys. I heard they got like heavy weaponry.
I wish they had. Moms with, I can't talk about that actually. That I can't talk about.
Jordan, I don't know how you do it, but you managed to get so much crazy information, and
I
I don't think
know.
you do it on purpose.
I don't. I literally just started this internship. My very first patient, I can tell you who it is, because that's okay for me to say. Ember, very first patient. And then I get this with the ADMC, and I'm like, y'all, what are y'all trying to do? Do y'all just not want me to do this? Is that what it is? I mean, because maybe they're trying to commit me to Parsons. Maybe they're trying to reopen it, and I'm patient 0 for Parsons. I don't know.
How much you get paid then?
Nothing, because it's an internship until the end of the month. I'm not getting paid a damn thing. I
I'm gonna
have
send
no
you some
money.
money. What's your state ID?
6795. Don't send me money. Oh God.
Now listen, you talk to me. There's not a lot of people in the city that want to do the right thing, so I'm gonna send you some money as a thank you, and I want to keep you on your feet.
Well, I have feet. I don't know.
You gotta keep your head
How are
down.
you doing though? Are you okay?
No.
I know you're
No.
not.
I'm sick, and I don't know how much time I've got, so I'm trying to spend the last I do to make sure that there's a world left after I'm gone.
Ember, look, I tend to care a lot for people that I know have been hurt in the city. I know Margot Escargot is, whatever, but I still, she went up against Sonya and refused to kill me or cut my arms off. She's a damaged person. Ember, I have a lot of affection for now. I I'm trying to do the right thing too, and anything that I can do to help other people that have been wronged in the city, you know, I've tried to do that. Have I made the right decisions? No, but the traditionally good decisions, as you know, as I've told you before, they aren't really working. I think Dr. Stacy might be the one working on the injection, but I can go. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. The moms are doing some crazy stuff.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty crazy right now. I think I'll be honest with you, it feels like the whole world's falling apart, but, you know, just keep your head above water is all I can recommend.
Well, can you answer this for me? Do you have like can you see the reports that the officers are doing
I can see everything.
about? Right. Okay. There should be a report that an officer is doing to work on this with the moms and the clowns. I believe it's Oxby, and I gave him some pages yesterday. I'm not going to talk about what's in them, but yeah, it kind of was traumatizing, to be honest. That's all I pretty much get is just traumatizing information, and I can't, you know, I've lost my mind pretty much in the city. But anyway, I'm gonna go. All right, and
Okay.
I please don't, just be careful. I don't know.
I think I'm
I worry about
best
you.
being careful at this point, Jordan.
Well, I mean the same.
Yeah, well, I don't really have a choice. I think you might.
What are my options if I am careful though? What is there? What is there to just be just follow in with the whole corruption? And it's wild that she wants me to be a treasurer when, oh, what did TJ Walker do when he died in the council meeting? Treasurer. I was like, oh, you know, there's a clue trying to get me killed there too. Also, Murphy Braun's back, so you know, life just gets better and better.
Holy shit. Okay.
Sorry.
Listen, I appreciate the info, Jordan. Thank you very much.
Be careful. Try to.
Hello, Doc.
Hello, Perry. You okay?
I'm good. Are you available to take a statement or something that happened tonight at all?
Sure. What's going on?
So apparently a shooting happened, last night at the hospital.
I heard, yeah.
One of my doctors wants to, give a statement. She wanted to talk to me before she did, because she was worried about it at the same time, so I just, I told her she needs to come talk to you guys. If you are available to
There might be
that.
someone better to handle it, so let me see if he's
Ooh.
available, and then, are you guys down at the hospital?
Perfect. I think we were at the marshal's office, so.
Okay, I'll see if Craig's around, alright?
Oh, perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll speak to you soon, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Come on, Craig. Well, that was an interesting conversation. Holy shit. Absolute info dump. On the T-Goblin. Honestly, part of the reason that we want to send that money is because she's basically a CI. He's basically a CI at this point. Like, she's not actually a criminal, I don't think, but she is an informant. Base certificates deeper. 100%, dude. Yeah, man. It's fucking everywhere. Just an I. Yeah, no C. Just an I. I'm gonna go to the bank pretty quick. She's informant about criminal, that's true.